Listen, all I know is when you love something, you want to talk about it all the time. You want to include it in everything. That is how I feel about my faith. That is how I feel about Jesus. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I hope everybody is having a good day. I'm coming to you guys at a weird location. This is actually one of my favorite places to fish, but they actually they're paving some trails in this area, so I'm gonna be skating out here some. But I decided to come to you guys with a video about transition one way or another. So this is the season that outdoor skaters in the Midwest kind of dread because it's about to get cold and we have to go back inside and skate. So pretty outside. It's amazing. Y'all, I'm going to miss being out here so much. Being able to be outside, nature. These are the woes of being an outside skater. I hope it's not a crap load of wind. I really don't know what it sounds like at all. I don't have my wind muff. I was actually about to skate with my daughter, but she fell asleep. So I figured I wouldn't waste this beautiful sunset and this evening and these beautiful colors, and I would bring you guys some content because this is a real thing. This is a real struggle that outside skaters have. I don't consider myself like a street skater. I really don't consider myself a skater. I just be skating, right? But yeah, I decided to bring you guys some content on what it looks like to transition from indoor skating to outdoor skating. What does that mean? What is that? Does that change my skate? Does it change my setup? And truth be told, it changes all of that. I have 2 sets of skates. I actually have 4 sets of skates, but I don't skate the other 2. I'm about to sell one of them too, so I'll show you guys both. All right, so I have 2 sets of skates. This is my most recent pair of skates that I bought, and I set it up to be an outdoor skate, which means it has outdoor wheels on it. It's got a thick toe guard on it because I drag my feet all the time and I mess up my skates. And it has the same kind of laces and things like that. But the difference between my outdoor skate and my indoor skate is mostly the wheels. The cushions are a little different. These have much softer cushions to absorb a little more because we're outside on rocks and jumping and doing all that. But these have different cushions, but the wheels are the most important. They are the most different. These are indoor wheels. They're much firmer wheels. So yeah, they are much smaller in comparison, much harder in comparison, much smaller in diameter as well. All right, so I talked to you guys a little bit about the difference in the skates. My toe guard on here is pretty much just cute. Oh, and I don't have a stopper on my indoor skates. I don't have a toe stopper on my indoor skates. I have a jam plug because I'm not as afraid of stopping indoors. Outside, when you're skating outside, you have to worry about traffic, people, curbs, sticks, rocks, all of that. And granted, my wheels do a good job at just rejecting sticks and rocks and kicking them out. But when you're outside, you need to stop, be able to stop abruptly in the case of an emergency. So yeah, I keep my stoppers on my skates for outside just so that I can make emergency stops. But yeah, I have jam plugs on and I have to use like T-stops and plow stops and things like that when I transition inside. So yeah, these are my indoor wheels, so you guys will see these a lot more on this channel. Let's talk a little bit more about transitions. Transitioning from outdoor skating to indoor skating, the biggest transition issue I have is people. When I'm skating outside, I'm really for real by myself. I'm listening to my own kind of music. I'm vibing out. You know what I'm saying? I'm clearing my mind. Sometimes I'm praying. Sometimes I'm singing, you know, and things like that. But when we transition to indoor skating, it's a little different. Most of the time they have their own music. They have their own themes and things like that. And there are a lot of people. And y'all kids be clowning at these skating rinks. They act a whole fool. I find myself catching kids all the time, picking up off the floor, you know, stopping them from running me over. So it's a little different. It's got its own set of hazards that I have to be concerned about. And I guess this season is a season of transition altogether in so many ways. I don't know, y'all. Like, I I feel the way that I feel about transitions. They are necessary, they are beneficial, they are important, they are safe. Disclaimer, they safe all but when I'm trying to transition from forward to backwards or backwards to forwards when I'm skating. I ain't never felt so unsafe. So I just have to keep going, keep practicing, and keep trying. Low-key, the same can be said about transitions in life. You may get it, you may not get it on the first try. Either way, don't give up trying to transition. Just keep working on it. You will get better and better. You will be successful. If I attempted to skate inside on my outdoor wheels, it would be much more difficult versus me transitioning into my indoor skates. Anybody that knows anything about skating, these wheels are sticky. One of the things that I learned is I'm attempting to do transitions mostly outside, and I'm used to doing transitions on the inside. I learned how to do fun skating during COVID in the inside on slicker, harder wheels, and it's so much easier. But when I transitioned to outside skating, I learned that it's a little more difficult. These wheels want to stick to the ground, which is a part of the safety mechanism to keep you safe when you're skating. So yeah, making that adjustment, learning to lift my heels and things like that. It's all fun and games. Like, I enjoy the around details. Somebody just drop it in the comments. I'll make another video. This video was initially about transitioning from my outdoor wheels and outside skating to indoor wheels and inside skating. And don't get me wrong, I can't just take these wheels off of here and put them on here and now they indoor skates. I don't know. Y'all might see that. We'll see. But yeah, that's just that, y'all. Let's embrace the transitions that are necessary in life for us to grow and be better. These leaves fall off these trees, but they come back next year so much better. And that is a benefit of change and transition. If these leaves stay on these trees, I know y'all see it, listen. If these leaves stay on these trees, and next year we come back out, they'll be all mushy and they won't be any good. But because they fall off of the tree, make room for new leaves to grow and new things to happen, we get beautiful trees again in the spring. We get to enjoy a summer of beautiful flowers and things like that. So y'all, it's necessary that we go through these seasons of transition. It's really all about how you go through the seasons. Welcome it. Try to not grieve over what you might have lost in the past and rejoice over what you have to come. The Bible says what you got coming in the future cannot even compare to what you had in the past. So if it was good then, you got to know it's about to be great. It's going to be greater later. I said that in another video. But listen, y'all stay blessed. Y'all continue to do y'all best. Stay tuned. Continue to like, comment, subscribe, and share all my social media platforms. Peace.